As wildfires continue to rage around Manitoba, one national animal protection organization is calling on the province to step up. Animal Alliance of Canada says the government needs to immediately suspend the current black bear hunt in the province. Leah Laseris is the CEO of Animal Alliance of Canada and joins me now. Thanks so much for being here, Leah.
Yes, thank you for covering this important issue.
Yeah. Leah, let's start with why you believe this needs to happen and really how the fires are playing a bigger role in hunting season this year.
Well, hibernation for bears is already a stressful time. So when they emerge from hibernation in the spring, they come out quite depleted. They're going to be immediately looking for food. And so, of course, with the forest fires, it's going to play a big role in that struggle for them. A lot of their resources are going to be quite diminished, if not completely ruined. Some of the resources like cover or den sites that they'll need for the fall when they go back into hibernation are going to be gone. These forest fires are not just impacting their food sources and their den sites. It'll also probably disorient them. They have a very excellent sense of smell, perhaps the best among some of the large mammals. And so you can imagine what that smoke is going to be doing to them. They use their sense of smell to find food. And if all they can smell is smoke, that's going to be a real problem.
Some real concerns this year. Mm-hmm. When we talk about how many bears are killed in the hunt every year, what we seem to forget sometimes is the cubs that are left behind, and that's really important in the spring. So how many bears are actually killed during a hunt every year, and what is that impact on the cubs that are left behind?
I'm glad you asked that question. It's actually a really difficult question to answer because the reporting for hunters is tricky. For non-Canadian hunters, they're required. It's mandatory for them to report the number and the sex of the bears killed. They do this through the hunting outfit that they are legally required to hire. But for Canadian hunters and Manitobans specifically, reporting is not mandatory. The government sends out a questionnaire, but it's completely voluntary. And so the numbers that are reported compared to the number of licenses purchased is quite different. And so all we can really do is estimate. And our best estimate is that a couple of thousand bears are killed each spring, and a significant number of those will be females, and a significant portion of those will be lactating females who have cubs.
One issue that I also heard from your group being brought up was that bears can actually be baited during these spring bear hunts. So can you explain a little bit about why that's problematic, not just normally, but in a time when we see some of the landscape burning down and maybe these bears going to other areas, why baiting them is an even bigger concern?
Yes, baits are sites where foods are intentionally left out by humans. And these bait sites teach the bears that, food is available in this location. And it's particularly concerning if you look at the regulations. They're allowed to be, they have to be not within 200 meters of a dwelling and 500 meters of a cottage subdivision or a picnic or campground on Crown land. I mean, that's not very far away. It's 200 meters from a dwelling or a road. And within half a kilometer of a picnic site, so you have people who are trying to be responsible campers and trying to clean up sites. But, when you train a bear that there could be potentially food within half a kilometer of those people, I mean, it's no wonder that there are problems sometimes. And so, why you're allowed to feed animals in a situation like hunting, but you're not allowed to feed them for, just in case you care about them. And if you think that they're at risk of dying, if you just want to, take a picture of them, it's just this hypocrisy, again, that upsets people.
Leah, thank you so much. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.